Today we crown the greatest rapper of all time.
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
Mythical beasts, a question is like a Christmas tree. Once posed, it waits in the forest until we come along with our answer axe and chop it down. We take it home, prop it up in the living room, decorate it with question ornaments and question lights, and then we stuff a bunch of question presents underneath. Finally, we plug it in and stand back to look at it in all its glory. But wait! Your pet rabbit Millie is gnawing on the cable. Sparks are flying everywhere, and our question tree ignites into flames burning everything to the ground in a pile of ashes. But don't worry, Mythical Beast, because somewhere buried in all that ash and sadness is one remaining Christmas present. And inside of that present is your answer.
Let's open it. It's still a little hot. We ask you to ask us questions related to gifts, and you did not fail to disappoint. We received one question gift from Tiffany McGovern, who asks, what would you guys like for a gift?
Well, Tiffany, it's very sweet of you to worry about what we want for Christmas, and it isn't like we haven't thought about this. We have thought about this. We prepared our very own Christmas wish list.
Oh yeah, this Christmas I would like a bacon-scented bidet.
This Christmas I would like a subscription to Men Who Care Too Much About Their Hair magazine.
This Christmas I would like toothpaste and Q-tips. We're almost out.
Good catch.
Yeah.
This Christmas I would like wood.
This Christmas, I would like once and for all to be 100% sure of what will happen when I dial 8675309.
Oh, you threw us all on that one.
Yeah.
This Christmas, I would like a Snuggie that effectively traps my farts instead of funneling them directly up to my face.
This Christmas, I would like a lifetime supply of scratch and sniff toilet paper.
What does it smell like?
It depends on when you scratch and sniff.
Oh. This Christmas, I would like to be able to go 1 week without some stranger asking me, hey, do you play basketball? I did. I don't anymore. It wasn't pro. It was like I did high school. Just because I'm tall, yes, I touched the basketball. Get over it.
This Christmas, I would like a book of puns. I'd really like to incorporate more puns into my life.
I would have expected a pun to be in that.
I don't have the book yet.
Oh. This Christmas, I would like a wool sweater that says, Feliz Navidad. I do have the book.
This Christmas, I would like to have actual mistletoes.
This Christmas, I would like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a tube of peculiarly perfect peanut butter peppermint lip balm. Available exclusively at rhettlink.com/store.
Next question comes from, who is it from? Destiny Dace, or Dace, who asks, how to wrap gifts that are weird shapes. Now, technically that's not a question, that's a statement, but we're gonna answer it anyway, and the only way we can answer that question, and that's with an epic rap battle. Epic rap battle!
Welcome to the first ever epic rap battle.
Woo!
Rap with a W.
And as you can see, there's all types of rapping paraphernalia here, and we're about to rap off.
And we are gonna have 3 different challenges. Let's get ready for the first one.
All right, we're gonna see who can rap the fastest. So Rhett, we have identical boxes.
But do we have identical rapping abilities? That's what we're gonna find out.
All right, so whoever gets it done the quickest wins.
And it's just full coverage.
Yeah.
And a bow.
Stevie is gonna judge, and we cannot leave anything peeking.
No peeking.
All right, you gonna give us the countdown?
Whew, I'm so nervous.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh shoot.
Come on, what's happening? I'm taping my fingers.
Oh, I just busted the corner.
I hate Christmas.
You could have done it normally and beat me at this point.
Did y'all get this? I'm blaming it on you, as you can see.
God! All right, I'm taking a little more time. I gotta make sure that this thing's done since you're throwing a tantrum over there. All right, because I think that there's a gap here, and I'm gonna make sure I cover that up.
I'm moving on to
Stevie, come on in, because I'm basically gonna...
Oh, look at this. Why didn't I pick the zebra paper the first time?
All right, done.
Wow, this is beautiful.
I got you something, Stevie.
Well, you know, the good thing about this is, like, you know how sometimes you get a gift and you really like the wrapping paper?
You feel guilty
from the
for
person?
unwrapping it?
Yeah. This, not so much.
The tape is the cheapest tape I've ever seen.
But you know what? I'm not seeing any of the red box And
Nope.
you did do it the fastest, and that was a challenge, so I'm gonna give this one a Link.
I didn't do it in style, but I did finish.
Okay, we said there had to be a bow on it. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done. I'm done.
Did we say there had to be a bow?
Yeah, I got a bow. The rules were we had to have a bow on there.
He's
right. He did say.
Would you like to inspect
All right,
it?
yeah, give it here.
It's just a nice zebra pattern.
Wow, you know, the way that you started out, I was a little worried, but
After all that tantrum, how could you win this with a bow technicality?
It's not a technicality. It's called the rules, brother.
Dang it!
All right, let's
Gamesmanship!
Okay, Rhett, I guess you win this round.
I love Christmas.
Technicality, but this round goes to you.
As you can see, we can't. So what we're gonna do is, in this round, we're gonna be presented with an item. Let's go ahead and see the item. Okay.
Oh. Takes me back to my birthday.
Turns out that we have
From
the
this
task
year.
of wrapping balloon animals the best. So this isn't about being fast, this is about being the best.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
What are you all laughing at over there?
Okay.
Are you laughing at me?
I'm gonna go on a little trip. Oh, there it is. Oh gosh.
Okay, so.
He's totally fine.
What's happening over there?
Nothing to see here. There we go. Good. Done.
Done.
Okay, let's remove the blindfolds for the judging process.
Well, okay. Shall I present mine first? Now listen, I know that you can see parts of this, but it's a dog, right? And if you wanna let a dog breathe.
Okay.
Now, what happened to yours?
Here, why don't you open it up like you're receiving it and see how happy you would be if you got that.
This looks pretty good, Stevie. Mm-hmm. Oh, what did you get me?
Tell me how you feel about that.
See, you lose, man. I heard it pop. You killed it.
There's a lesson in that.
You killed the balloon dog.
There's an anatomy lesson in that.
Where's the rest of the dog?
Right here.
I think I'm gonna have to give this round to Link. I mean, it was a creative choice. The dog lived.
Okay, you get this round.
I'm up by 1 going into the final.
Okay, going into round 3, Link, you're up 2-1, and now this is a style round.
Uh-huh.
This is just who can do the coolest job.
All right, well, I did a great job blindfolded. Now
We have
without
some
that.
odd-shaped objects that are gonna be brought in now that we have to wrap.
This is like an amorphous paper-mache whale.
This is a whole fake saber-toothed tiger skull.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, don't need that ribbon. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
You've done an excellent job.
Mine comes with an explanation, but
Well, allow me to present mine.
okay, go.
All right, Stevie, I present to you the amazing,
Thank you.
deceptive double duck deceiver. Because as you may know, that gift doesn't have a double-headed duck in there.
I mean, it is extremely creative. If I saw this under the Christmas tree, boy, would I be excited.
Sure you
And
would.
then you'd open it, you'd be really disappointed, which is the point. It's for bad kids who think they're gonna get a double-headed duck.
Okay, I respect this. I think you did a great job. Let's weigh the other option.
Be gentle with her.
Now, I really took the form that I was given and did a little interpretation of it. I present to you Krampus.
What's that, evil Santa Claus? Looks like a deep sea creature.
How convincing is that? This is what the bad kids get.
Oh, so they're both gifts for bad kids.
We both gave gifts to bad kids to disappoint them. And it kind of hints at what it is.
Thank you. I get to hold it now.
It's got hair, it's got teeth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
got
say. I mean,
horns and eyes.
you did wrap it. It does give me a clue as to what is inside of the package versus the two-headed
Deceiver duck.
You both did an amazing job. I'm gonna hand this back to you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, it's anybody's game, Stevie. It's all up to you. Is it the double-headed deceiver duck, or is it the poor excuse for a Krampus?
You know, I gotta say, it's gonna be a controversial decision, but I'm gonna have to go with Link on this one. And you know what, Link? You also win this coveted trophy.
Trophy
that,
time!
I will now personalize for you.
Boom!
Oh, congratulations, Link.
Greatest rapper of all time. Woo! All right, now we have a special announcement. Tomorrow, December 11th, marks the kickoff of the 8th annual Project for Awesome, which, as you probably know, is Hank and John Green's fundraising drive to decrease world suck and provide monetary support to awesome charitable causes.
Last year, P4A participants raised over $1.2 million. Wow. And this year, the goal is even higher than that. So how can you be your mythical best and participate in this year's Project for Awesome? We're gonna tell you about it, but just so you know, you can also go over to projectforawesome.com to get all of the details.
Right, there's basically 4 ways that you can get involved. You should do all 4 of these. First one, you should submit a video on December 11th and or December 12th in support of your favorite charity or charitable cause. I mean, even if you're just vlogging to camera, sharing about a personal connection that you have with a charity, or not, it's just a charity you want to support, you should totally make the video and put it on the Project for Awesome website. The second thing you can do is vote for your favorite video/charity, whether it's yours or somebody else's. The top 10 videos/charities will receive a portion of the total money raised. The third thing you can do, obviously, is donate money, and that's important. One of the things that you're eligible for when you donate money are special perks supplied by various YouTubers, including
us.
Rhett and me.
His name's Link.
So one of the things we're donating is 4 pairs of the very last ever made anniversary mythical shoes, which are no longer in production. You can get those as perks by donating. You can also get the only pair of Lego shoes that we made for the Will It Shoe video, those purple Lego shoes. So if you want to own those, you need to donate.
Right, and you should also watch the 48-hour live stream that's gonna be hosted by John and Hank. It's always very entertaining, and that's also where you find out about the different donation perks. That's how you keep up with that.
Right.
And we're submitting our video to P4A in support of one of our favorite charities. We've already talked about them with our Oh My Flavors campaign, Action Against Hunger.
Action Against Hunger is a humanitarian organization that works across the globe to save the lives of children suffering from malnutrition and provide communities with sustainable access to clean water and hygiene solutions. They've helped more than 13.5 million people last year alone, so it's pretty great.
And one of the things that we like so much about Action Against Hunger is we do a lot of eating on this show, right? And we do a lot of eating to entertain you.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things that we do, and one of some of the videos that get the most views are the ones where we're eating things. And we have the privilege of being able to do that because we have access to all kinds of food here in California, in the United States of America. And that's not true in a lot of places in the world. They don't have access to any kind of food and as much of it as they want. In fact, sometimes they don't have access to food that can even get them through the day, give them the nutrition that they need to be able to get through the day. So that's what Action Against Hunger does. It helps children and their communities actually get that food and that clean water and the hygiene that they need in order to live normal lives.
Right, and there's a number of efforts that they're involved in around the globe, but one of the things that I'm really fond of is they disseminate this super nutritious food developed to prevent malnutrition called Plumpy Nut. And I just like saying the word Plumpy Nut. It's got a version of milk in it, and it's got some sort of sugar in it, but it's also got peanut butter, which, as you know, is close to my heart. So peanut butter is close to my heart. Saying the word Plumpy Nut is close to my heart. Those are other reasons to donate to Action Against Hunger if you needed them.
And so far this year, we've been able to donate more than $27,000 to Action Against Hunger. But during Project for Awesome, we can help them get even more money if they're one of the top 10 charities that are voted for. And based on last year's number, with that total that was raised, that would have been an additional $25,000, which is enough to provide more than 550 kids with life-saving nutritional support.
550. So tomorrow when Project for Awesome launches, head over to projectforawesome.com and vote for our video in support of Action Against Hunger, please.
Also be sure to watch that 48-hour live stream and donate to the P4A Indiegogo campaign. You can score some sweet exclusive perks and, more importantly, make a tangible difference by decreasing world suck. Thanks for being your mythical best.
And thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and sharing this video.
You know what time it is. Still sick. You know what time it is.
I'm Matt, and this is Indiana Jones. from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, and it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
Starting tomorrow, head over to projectforawesome.com and vote for our video to support Action Against Hunger.
Thanks for your votes,
Quite a
guys.
spin, Link.
Click through to Good Mythical More. We are going to open your mail with Jen and have a mythical art show, including, what? This amazing.
Is that
Be
real?
surprised.
Is that an actual painting?
I can't believe it. I'll tell you about the process.
Rhett crowns Link Miss Universe. And we have the final question for Miss Neal from North Carolina.
Yes.
How do you think we should go about establishing world peace?
Well, one day at a time, we're going to do our best. But step one is going to be probably a Brazilian blowout.
Judges?
Did I win?
Congratulations, Miss North Carolina! You're now Miss Universe!
This is an exclusive in the Good Mythical More right now. A reward for clicking through and hanging with us is that you're going to be the first to hear what we're about to tell you.